First question's from Luke Johnson.
Yeah, Alvin, how just crazy was the 12 hours before the game and just all the stuff you guys had to kind of deal with last night?
And it was crazy, with all this protocol and stuff like that. Guys were up. I was up at 3 a.m. Just trying to figure out what was going on. Had to get retested. Other guys were up at 3, 4. I mean, Mike was the one that got the false positive. He was up at like 5. He was like, man, I ain't go to sleep. I'm like, but nobody cares. At the end of the day, we still got to do what we got to do. So, we got past that and came out here and we were able to get a win.
Next question's from Jeff Duncan.
Yeah, Alvin, how big was this win for you all, considering you were 1-2 and you all get down in that hole early, 14-0, and able to fight back despite all the adversity?
This win was big. Just coming off 2 losses. We came in here, we prepared all week, knew what we wanted to do, kind of execute the plan. I mean, of course, those first 2 drives that we it was kind of fluky to me a little bit, but nobody got down on themselves. We stayed focused and we were able to execute and do what we had to do.
Next question's from Sean Fazend.
Hey, Alvin, 42 rushes today as a team. I guess can you just talk about the importance of just establishing a ground game today?
Yeah, I think we want to do that every week. We got the best O-line, I think, in the league. And, when those guys get going, it's hard to stop them, and I just kept going to Sean like, man, make them stop it. That's just what I'm thinking in my head because, when we get going, when our room is in talking about the running back room, when we get going behind that O-line, I mean, it's hard to stop. I think today was a good show.
Next one's from Catherine Terrell.
Hey, do you feel like today was maybe a springboard day for the offense? It felt like Drew was just putting the balls in tight windows and exactly where they needed to be, and everything just seemed to be clicking. I don't know if you got that sense too.
Yeah, I mean, just allude back to earlier this week, a question that I got about Drew, and a game like this will shut everybody up, just like I said. So he was on point. I'm never worried about that. It's nothing that I gotta award Drew for, being Drew. I mean, I say it every year. It's Drew Brees. Like, it's not much to say. He's as advertised. So he did a good job today. We were able to get our offense going. Sean was on point, and we got a big win.
Sorry, that makes me laugh a little bit. Just in light of this whole weekend, that feels like it was weeks ago at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Next question's from Mike Triplett.
Alvin, just to follow up on that 42 carries, I mean, how much pride do you and I guess Latavius probably both take in? If that's the game plan, we're just going to run it and set the tone that way. How much do you invite that as a runner?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think my tone and my message to our room every week is, make it run through us, make it flow through us, make the game flow through us. So, make Sean give us the ball. And, when we're getting the ball and we're going and we're moving how we want to move and we're getting positive yardage and the O-line is feeling it, I think it's hard to stop us and it's hard to stop our offense. And then, not to mention Drew on point, putting the balls where they need to be at, Sean on point, calling plays. I mean, it's poetry.
Next one's from Luke Johnson.
Alvin, how big were Emmanuel Sanders and Traquan today, especially with Traquan and those situational catches?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to talk about the catches they had. I mean, they were out there blocking their ass off. And, I mean, that's something that they take pride in, I think. Even Emmanuel, Sean was kind of messing with him about, can he block? And, I mean, he showed it. He was out there taking pride in that. And then, I mean, just going on to what they do, what their job description is, catching the balls, big catches when we need them. I mean, they were doing what they had to do. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it's what I expect. Like, I'm just out there hyped, I'm happy to see it, but it's what I expect. So it's not a surprise.
Last question's from Nick Underhill.
You just said it felt like poetry. Is this the first time or the most you've had that feeling this year, just as far as the offense being in sync and everything?
Yeah, I think this is the most sync we've been in, but we still got to get better. It's not perfect. It's not where we want to be. It's a stepping stone. We were able to get a win, so that feels good. But it's still so much more that we need to get better at. So much more that we need to clean up. So it's not. I mean, I'm happy we got a win, but I'm not satisfied at all. At all. I think there's so much more that we can do. So that's what we're gonna do. Go watch the film, get it cleaned up, and do what we got to do, and work and get ready for Monday.
All right, we're all set. Thanks, AK.
Hello?